if it's just me or anything, but I realize that when I, you know, watch K-pop music videos or anything K-pop, especially BTS, I just like forget where I come from. So yeah, I just made a little montage about my ethnicity so that, you know, I could be proud of who I am, because these people, you know, sometimes you just get lost in their beauty and their perfection that you just have to put the anchors down and just realize who you are. So yeah, just skip ahead to the number on the screen if you don't want to watch that. So yeah, enjoy.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. محمد صلاح وابا الله اكبر بالعربي. اقعد في البيت زي ما عشان I can eat this.
I probably just offended my entire country, or made my entire country fall for me. You know, we don't even know yet. But yeah, no, we're done. We are done with that.
So, if you'll excuse me for a second, I just need to tend to BTS World for 1 minute.
What? By the way, can we talk about something real quick? The main story of BTS is really, really good, but can somebody tell me why the side stories kind of sound like YN fanfictions? I mean, it's really good. I love the game. I just feel like I'm making them uncomfortable. K-pop. More specifically, BTS. You have probably seen somewhere or everywhere these K-pop stans going after you and trying to convince you to stan their favorite K-pop group.
Luna, Stan 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 Luna.
Especially BTS, because those guys are probably the most famous K-pop group in the world. I'm just saying, you can't speak against facts. What makes people all around the world go into the corner of the room and start rocking back and forth in the fetal position, talking about, oh my god, I love him so much, I love her so much, what am I gonna do? What makes people so obsessed, is the right word, about these guys?
Hi, my name is Sara and I'm the leader of this group.
Hello, my name is Jian. I'm handsome.
Nice to meet you guys. Hi guys, I'm your host, girl my hope. I'm J-Hope.
Hi, it's really nice to meet you. I'm Jimin.
Hi guys, my name is B. I'm a good boy.
Hi, my name is Jungkook.
We are BTS!
Main reason why they're so successful is because of the message they spread.
Accept yourself. Love yourself. It starts with you. It starts with you.
We'll get more into that later on in the video. In addition to them being such kind people and such genuine people, even to people that they haven't met, they kind of are really funny. And there's a lot of memed moments about them that kind of boost up their popularity in a sense.
I'm so expensive. Bless this. You like this? You like this chain? $3.
Calm down, my daughter.
말하지 마라 입에서 떼 나온다 막.
Hey, Jimin, you nice. Keep going. I don't have friends.
Hey!
Man!
야 진아!
I know the memes kind of get a little out of control because whenever someone eats something or whenever someone watches something, they always have to compare it to BTS. In my opinion, I believe there's a time and a place for everything. When you like point at my food and say that it looks like Jamin, I'm gonna choke.
You're gross, Sarah.
Huh? I'm gross.
Why did you do that? Why are you eating Jamin, Sarah?
Take it.
Are you eating? Oh, you should just ate Jamin.
Though the BTS Army, I'm not gonna lie, like a lot of you get on a lot of people's nerves and you get like a really weird rep. The main reason why a lot of people don't like BTS is not because of BTS themselves, but the fandom that represents them.
Do you like K-pop or are you still racist? You know, you sound like the kid in elementary school. It's like, you can only answer this question with a yes or no. Do your parents know you're a loser? That hasn't happened to me, if you're wondering. I lose in both situations here. No matter what side I pick, I'm losing in this situation. There's two groups of people you need to avoid on Twitter. People with no names and K-pop fans.
Also, another reason why I semi-hate the fandom is because ARMY is calling out other armies for being a fake army. Some armies would say, you're so fake because you don't buy their merch, or I'm a real army because I've been supporting the boys even before they debuted. That's like saying your mom favors your older sister because she came out of the vagina earlier than you. See, that doesn't really make sense, does it? The reason why we don't have merch is because we're broke. That is the reason. Oh my goodness, I'm so mad.
And that kind of makes me upset because there's a lot of stable armies out there who just like BTS and will not force it down your throats. Like for me, I don't tell people that I like BTS until someone asks me who's my favorite band and what's your favorite song. And I'll be like, oh, this song. I'll be like, who's it from? BTS. And that's the end of the discussion, honestly. There's a time and a place for that because you're going to be shooing away other people. It's not attractive. Whenever people hate on armies, I get upset, but I understand still. If we're going to be real, it's not the best environment. Armies are probably one of the better fandoms out there. I've met a lot of really cool armies and I'm best friends with a lot of them. The really annoying ones are the ones that speak the loudest to anybody who's not an army and therefore ruins the entire group, and I feel so bad for that, you know? But most of you guys who are like that are like under the age of 13, so I kind of understand that because when we were all 13, we were all boy crazy, girl crazy. I look at you, remember your One Direction phase, remember your Justin Bieber phase? Yeah, I remember that. I remember when you did that. Come on, don't act like this isn't the first time someone went crazy over a group. They'll grow out of it. I can see both sides to the story. Let's just talk about this for a second.
Like, can we talk about the Army Amino app? It was just a bunch of horny teenagers trying to like have some fun.
A big disclaimer though, like obviously not everybody in the app were like that. There were also a lot of armies in there who just talked about how much they love their favorite members or all the members, but just the chats that I was added to and the people that interacted with me were mostly people like this. I know there's a couple of you guys who are subscribed to me and hi. I'm not talking about you if that's what you're wondering. You were the innocent ones, wink wink.
You know, it's kind of like drugs.
These were the kids getting high and their parents weren't knowing about it. So it's like all the frustrated teenagers went to go to like talk to other frustrated teenagers. Would I say I was personally surprised by what I saw? No, it was shocking, but in a delightfully awakening way. It was like all of the people my mother didn't want me to talk to, and some more from like the black market. Long story short, I didn't get any information on the BTS Army through there other than y'all are a bunch of dirty mofos. Thoughts on the Amino app? It freaking sucks. And anybody who tells you that it's a really great place for armies to meet up and talk and have a great time, it's not like that at all. Period. If we're gonna talk about my personal story and how I got into BTS, it's not really that complicated. I had a friend who liked BTS and I was just over at her house and she was like, hey, do you know these guys? And I was like, mm-mm. And she was like,
watch all of their music videos right now.
she pulled up all their music videos and I was like, yeah, okay. Like I was in 8th grade, I didn't really care. Also because at that time I was afraid of boys, period. So I didn't care. Fast forward, a couple years later, I find them on my YouTube feed and I'm like, okay, I should give this a go. I show it to my sisters and they're like, meh. And I was like, meh. And they're like, I thought this was the last time I was gonna hear about BTS. Long and behold, Nancy comes to my room that very same day.
Who are those guys you showed on the TV?
I don't know, I think their name was like BTS.
Oh, okay.
She goes away. Next day, she's like putting them on the TV, memorizing all of their names, memorizing all that they do, watching all single one of their music videos. And then she's like watching them all the time and I'm like,
Nancy, you better stop, you better stop, you better stop, you better stop, because I know that I'm gonna become obsessed with them if she doesn't stop.
Because I need my time and I know that like I could see my future, I could see the time escaping, gone. And I was like, no, please stop, I can't do this. She's like,
no, you're going to.
and then she did. And then I got into it, and then Jasmine got into it, and then everybody got into it. My mother, everybody. It's a phenomenon. BTS are just, they're just so awesome. Even though I say they are perfect, no one is totally perfect. I ain't about to add on to the pressure they face every day to act like gods, cause they're not. They're humans like us, but they're doing it right, and I wish them the most happiness, and that they each find it, no matter if that's life as being a part of BTS or somewhere completely different. If anyone in this world deserves it, it would be them.
I just feel as if they, they deserve it. They really honestly deserve it. They just work non-stop, and that scares me a little bit. Like, I don't need to see their life every single day. I don't need them to do a V Live every single day. I don't need them to post music, to post 20 songs in 1 year. I don't need them to do all that, I see your efforts, and I see what you've done, and you're doing an amazing job. And for somebody to do so much work that's quality work in such a short amount of time is mind baffling. It baffles my mind. And I know lots of people out there are they don't understand how you do it. And there's many other K-pop bands out there like that, and I don't understand why people just don't take the time to appreciate it. And whenever they post a new song, right after they posted one last week, I'm like, man, I'm proud of you, but take a break. We don't want to be the reason why you guys can't have an actual life, We as an army don't want you to just cut off your life because of what you're doing for us. We will be so much happier as an army, as the BTS Army, your fandom would be so much happier if you took a break for a while and just calmed down and just took care of yourself,
The difference between a stranger and a friend is how willing you are to open up. You'll notice the love you begin to have for someone the more time you get to know them, and notice all their best qualities, especially if they have a lot of them. When someone offers pure love, everyone will rush to receive it. BTS somehow found a way to express pure love to people that haven't even met, and that's something most celebrities can't pull off. I can't find the words to express it, whenever I think about it, truly think about it, I get a little bit emotional because I've never seen a celebrity do that. And it goes deeper than their talents, goes deeper than how they look or how they act, but it's how they express what they feel for us, It's really genuine. It's true. And that's the beauty of it. And I know not everybody is going to understand it, and everybody's going to call us a bunch of Korea boos or whatever, which, whatever, but it's deeper than that.
When no one else could hear me, your voice was there to hold me.
The way I got into BTS was I was watching TV, and I was watching the BVMAs of 2017 when they first came to America for those award shows, and I just happened to be watching the TV at that time. Twitter after the show, I think BTS already won the award or something, but I went on Twitter afterwards and I saw everyone trending. I went on YouTube and I searched up BTS. I saw Fire and I was like, oh my gosh, they're amazing. I thought they were super good dancers. That caught my eye immediately. I watched Dope straight after Fire and I was like, oh, they're really cute too. At first my bias was B, but then my love grew from there. They came out with Lovers Her, and I think for most of us that really helped us with all the fears we were overcoming. I had a very big hurdle over my life right before Love Yourself Her came out, and it was very big for me, but it's like BTS knew. They knew that we needed that album. They knew that they needed to make songs about loving yourself, and their lyrics just is amazing. Like, I watched the lyrics and I was like, I need to start loving myself.
I started liking BTS because of my cousin who likes BTS a lot, and it scares me because I think she's addicted, but it's fine. I understand now. My biggest behavior, the first song I've listened to from BTS is Fake Love. I'm glad I was shown this. I love them with a passion. Jin, RM, Suga, J-Hope, Jimin, V, Jungkook. 7. My favorite number.
Okay, if BTS is gonna watch this video, what would you want them to know about you and what about the BTS Army in general?
Okay, actually I have one to BTS and then one to the other side.
What do you mean the other side?
Disgusting.
No, it's not disgusting. It's just me trying to think. What would I want them to know?
Yes.
That I don't have a favorite, but I have a bias. And Jungkook.
The same thing if you have
No.
So, I don't really know how to start this off, but BTS changed my life. I came across BTS with a very close friend of mine several years ago and instantly loved them. And it was absolutely amazing in every single way. And I learned all of their names and immediately Jimin was my bias. I was like, oh my gosh, he's too cute. This isn't even real. A lot of their songs express things that you don't really see songs in English express, and that's really something that I admire about them. Not to mention how hard they work, and that you know that the songs they write come from their heart, not from outside influences. And that's another thing that I really love. When I think of BTS, I think of so many amazing memories with such great friends. I got to go see their concert in May with my best friend, and that was just a beyond life-changing experience, and I really don't think that I will ever experience anything like it. And just the overall love and atmosphere there, it's just the whole atmosphere around them and almost the entire fan base is so loving towards each other and really accepting and welcoming, and it's a beautiful thing that they've created, and it's incredible how hard they work, and to know that they do it all for us.
You came outside and ever since we've been watching all of you grow, been through everything together, and now you become a home. On the days that I'm so great, you're always there to give us hope. You don't want to.
I'm finding how to love myself. You know, I didn't know anything about love myself, but you guys taught me. Through your eyes, through your love, through your tweets, through your letters, through everything, you guys taught me and inspired me how to love myself. And you know, what is loving myself? What is loving yourself? I don't know. Who can define their own method and the way of loving myself? It's our mission. It's our mission to define our way to love ourselves. So it's never intended, but it feels like I'm using you guys to love myself. So I'm gonna say one thing. Please use me. Please use BTS to love yourself. You guys come on myself every day.
You don't have to worry, my friend. This love is bulletproof. Whether rain or shine, I'm here till the end. This love is bulletproof. Promise you don't have to worry, my friend. This love, yeah. This love, yeah. Whether rain or shine, I'm here till the end. This love is
But for the other side, I'll say who I'm talking to at the end. You'll probably get it like the first few words that I speak.
Okay, continue.
Stop. You're gross. Don't. They need privacy. Stop being sausages. Please. You guys are so annoying and gross. Calling them in the middle of their V-Lives like stockish fans. Like, oh, I just wanted to make sure you were doing a V-Live. Well, you're watching the V-Live, so they must be doing a V-Live. So you're... Respect.